Hello everyone, my name is Jason Goforth and welcome to the GoforthInChrist channel. This is my first video and I would just like to say hello to everyone. God bless. I just wanted to let everybody know that today's October 23rd. If you did not see the interview that Tucker Carlson had with Col McMasters today, you should really take the time to check that out. I'll leave the link down in the bottom so you can easily find it. The way that the colonel explained the conflict in Israel escalating, I might as well have had my my book, my Bible open to Revelations. It was amazing. I mean, he broke it down exactly in the order that it would fall, and I mean, he hit so many targets right on the bullseye. As the conflict escalates and Iran becomes involved and the United States becomes involved, then Russia has no choice but to get involved. And then if Russia gets involved, it's more than likely uh, China, North Korea, and worst of all, Turkey, which is the main subject that we're going to talk about here, is going to become involved in this conflict. Now, the thing with Erdogan in Turkey is, remember, it says that the Antichrist will come from where Satan's throne sat for 1,000 years, which is in Turkey. That's right. The temple of Zeus um, was in Turkey, and they're saying that Erdogan wants to step in and be the mediator for the peace agreement between Israel and the Palestinians. Uh, I don't, Israel is in a lose-lose situation here because, well, I guess maybe Turkey is, because there's no way, I don't care Sunni or Shiite, you're not going to put Muslims against each other in that much of a conflict. I mean, where there's that many involved. Turkey has the largest military there is in the Middle East. They're nuclear, and those guys are. This is a good military, and they're advanced. They're a NATO nation. I mean, they have our fighter jets. They have our technology. But Erdogan is not going to back any NATO nation that's going in and killing Muslims. If you think that they are, then you've lost your mind. I'm sorry to say it like that, but there's no way that they will. You're not going to put Muslim against Muslim that way. They're not going to kill their brothers. If anything, they're going to kill. They're going to kill Christians and Jews. Okay, but the big thing here is that the Antichrist will come from where Satan's throne sat. I'm not saying that Erdogan is the Antichrist, but I am saying it says to keep your eye on Turkey. So let's keep our eye on Turkey and see where this mediation process goes. All right, because um, Erdogan wants to reestablish the Muslim nations and combine them all into one. Uh, I'll see if I can't find his old campaign video from a few years ago, and I'll leave it in the link in the bottom as well. But it has the I guess 8 or 9 other Muslim nations coming to his palace, and they all walk up to him and they hand him a flag and they open it up, and each one of them has this little star in it. And then on his big iron gate, there's a huge red flag laying there in his blanket first, but he starts to make a circle with these stars that go around it. And then he comes in and puts his big star right in the middle, stamp right there, right in the middle. And so he is the joining faction of all of the smaller stars around. And now you have this huge Muslim brotherhood uh, going on. Just that would be that would be death for Israel without a doubt. Um, I guess without going into a whole bunch of study and all that sort of stuff about this throne of Zeus, um, I'm just saying, keep your eye on Turkey. Let's watch Erdogan a little bit closer, and uh, but like he just mentioned it today or maybe a couple of days ago. It's definitely not been on anything, national news for sure. McMasters had just mentioned it in the video today with Tucker, so I thought that was very interesting, and the way that he played everything out, step by step, is exactly the way that it unfolds in throughout Ezekiel, Daniel, Revelation. It was amazing. So I'll put the link down in the bottom. I will also try to find that Erdogan election campaign video for you guys so you can see it, and I hope you guys will come back and see my channel. I'm going to start doing, I'm getting ready to start doing a series on the Antichrist, which I started doing studies on back in 2012. I have a lot of research on him, on the subject, and there's a lot of players out there. I do like the author. I think it's Tim Cohen, and it was Cohen. The Antichrist in a cup of tea. His book is very compelling. The evidence is very compelling, and it also lines up with a lot of my studies. But I believe that there are going to be. It's not. There will be one main Antichrist, and of course that will probably be the Pope. But who knows? Nobody really knows. But I think there will be more than one, and it's definitely a possibility that you know Erdogan, with all of his good intentions, um, you know, might end up being a bad situation. Uh, I like Erdogan. He's held the Middle East together uh, with a lot of the things that he's done, and he's brought about a lot of ceasefires and kept a lot of things from escalating into things that could be a lot worse. So yeah, I have nothing against the man. But other than that, you guys have a good evening, and it was nice to meet everyone. Y'all come back and see me. God bless.